You're live. Okay na.
Ano ba? Sa global na. Urot na Diyos. Ano siya power? Dili lagi kayo. Ano ito?
Hello. Good morning. So before we start, I request Mr. Rodriguez for the roll call of the attendance.
Good morning once again. For today's Prebid attendance, our Buug chairperson, Engineer Wilbar Baroy, our Buug vice chairperson, Mr. Floralito T. Daaro, Buug regular member, Engineer Walter D. Moreno, Buug technical working group, Engineer DPWH Zamboanga, Engineer Danny A. Buug, Engineer Ricardo A. Lores, Engineer Ibone A. Yape, Engineer Clarence C. Pitarino, our accountant Ma'am Rowena A. Lomoso, and Engineer Maloti Acosta. Our head back secretariat, Engineer Irish A. Toreno, secretariat members, Mr. Giselle Fornes C. Lomoso, Mr. Budit C. Taguban, and yours truly, Mr. Franklin Rodriguez. We have also the personnel from the Procurement Unit, Ms. Gina D. Democrito. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. So since we are now going to declare that the Prebid conference for consulting services will now come to order. Good morning once again. Welcome to the DPWH Zamboanga Sibugay First District Engineering Office, Diplahan, Zamboanga Sibugay. Today is Thursday, April 11, 2024. Scheduled for Prebid conference for 4 consulting services. So for the first consulting services is the contract ID number 24 TSGI 001 Subsurface Exploration and Geotechnical Investigation and Analysis for the Cluster 1 Construction, Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures and Drainage System in the Municipalities of Diplahan, Imelda, and Buug, Zamboanga Sibugay, with an APC of 1,457,744.80. For the second consulting services is the contract ID number 24 CSJI 0002 Subsurface Exploration and Geotechnical Investigation and Analysis for contract ID number 24 CSJI 002 Cluster 2 Department of Education DepEd CY 2023 Basic Educational Facilities Fund or the BEFF Sustainable Infrastructure Projecys Alleviating Gaps SIPAG Access Roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities and basic infrastructure program BIP, multipurpose buildings facilities to support social services in the municipalities of Diplahan and Talusan, Zamboanga Sibugay. Then for the third consulting services is the contract ID number 24 CSGI 003 consulting services for the conduct of soil exploration and or geotechnical investigation in preparation of the preliminary and detailed engineering for the contract ID number 24 CSGI 003 repair, reconstruction of permanent bridges, Gundong Bridge 1, Imelda, Zamboanga Sibugay with an ABC of 1,169,820 pesos and 50 centavos. And for the fourth consulting services, the contract ID number 24CSJI004, Subsurface, Soil Exploration, and Geotechnical Investigation Analysis for the contract ID number 24CSGI004, Cluster 4, Department of Education, DepEd, CY 2024 Basic Educational Facilities Fund in the Municipality of Poblacion, Alicia, Zamboanga Sibugay with an ABC of 487,482 pesos and 61 centavos. So for the detailed or detailed comprehension of what is the activities of this subsurface, the length of the pool, may I turn over the microphone to Engineer Clarence Vitalino and Engineer Libby Espino from the Planning and Design section. Thank you.
Alberto may muklat na beruan ito. Tapos beruan na ito ulit. For the first project, the 24 CSGI0001 or the cluster 1, the subsurface soil exploration and geotechnical investigation and analysis for contract ID number, construction, maintenance of plant mitigation structures, drainage system in the municipalities of Diplahan, Imelda, and Buug, Zamboanga Sibugay. This project is composed of 10 flood control projects with a depth of 15 meters deep per borehole. So we have 10 boreholes for this project intended for the 10 flood control projects. That's all.
Good morning. For the project, contract ID 24 CSGI003, which is the repair construction of permanent bridge, golden bridge with the bridge ID of B00478 mm. Imelda, Zamboanga Sibugay. The scope of work of this project, which is the subsurface soil exploration and geotechnical investigation and analysis for borehole with a depth of 30 meters per borehole. This borehole located one at the apartment A, one at the apartment B, then one at Pier 1 and Pier 2. With a length of 30 meters per depth and the total length of borehole is 120 meters. With a provision of 1,169,820 and 50 centavos. This project, duration of this project is 20 calendar days. And that's all. Good morning.
Good morning to each and everyone. I'll discuss to you the terms of reference for the subsurface soil exploration and geotechnical investigation analysis for the contract ID number 24 GCSI 004 for the Cluster 4, Department of Education, CY 2024, Basic Educational Facilities Fund, or the BEFF in the Municipality of the Poblacion Alicia, Zamboanga Sibugay. So the scope of work for this project for the cluster 1 or 4.1, construction of 1 unit, 2-story, 4 classroom school building at Alicia Central Elementary School, Barangay Poblacion Alicia, Zamboanga Sibugay. We have 2 boreholes, each building project less than 930 square meters with a depth of 10 meters per borehole, each project. For cluster 2, 4.2, construction of 1 unit, 2-story, 10 classroom school building at Alicia Central Elementary School, Barangay Poblacion, Alicia, Zamboanga Sibugay. We have 3 boreholes, each building project less than 930 square meters with a depth of 10 meters per borehole. So for the scope consulting services, the consultant shall provide professional services required for the soil exploration, for the construction of multi-purpose building, for the said building. So next we have the part 5 for the soil materials and geotechnical engineering investigation. At the proposed building site, the depth drilling with standard penetration test shall be conducted for the foundation. Minimum depth shall be determined based on confirmation of hard strata or bedrock. Second, the consultants shall perform analysis and testing on disturbed and undisturbed soil samples. These analysis and testing shall be performed in accordance with the USCS and ESTM standards. Third, the soil samples of the foundation of the building design shall be tested for the determination of the main characteristics, the grain size distribution and classification, moisture content, Attenberg's limits, and shear strength. Submit design recommendation for the building's foundation scheme. For the outputs, the consultant should submit the following: the inception report. The final report includes the field investigation and methodology, the borehole drilling and sampling, the laboratory testing, the general geology and geomorphology, the subsurface condition, soil liquefaction, and seismic analysis. We have also soil bearing capacity, the vicinity maps on scale of 1:50,000, also the references and the final boring lines. The responsibility of the government or the DPWH shall assess in the maintenance of peace and order along the project upon the request of the consultant. Next, we have the government also shall expedite all decisions required by the consultant to proceed with his duties. So the minimum requirements of the firm. The firm should be with 2 years experience in similar projects, personnel and written, and duly notarized documents showing therein the following but shall not be limited to the record of previous engagement and quality of performance, the record of previous engagement in another project, the relationship with the previous and current clients, considering the repeat engagements as consultants, disputes arising out of the past work or extent of litigation. Lastly, we have the overall work commitments and geographical distribution of current and pending projects. For the key personnel, you should have their geotechnical engineer. The task he should evaluate the laboratory test and prepare geotechnical investigation report. Second, we have the laboratory technician should perform the laboratory test. For the field staff, the senior driller, the junior driller, and the field driver. So their task is to handle the drilling machine during the field sampling, assess the senior driller during field work, and then handles the company details of the work. For the approved budget for the contract, remuneration with a total of 19,802.93, reimbursable 38,052.38, surveys and investigation 125,621.95, with a total of 195,027.30. So that's all for the contract ID number 24 GCSI 004. Cluster. Happy very much. So the next to discuss is the terms of reference for the contract ID number 24 CSGI 002 or the Cluster 2 Department of Education CY 2023 Basic Educational Facilities Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gaps for the SIPAG, access roads, bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, and basic infrastructure program or the BIP, the multi-purpose buildings, facilities that support social services in the municipalities of Diplahan and Talusan, Zamboanga Sibugay. The scope of work for the project for cluster 2.1 for the construction of 2 units, 2-story, 4-classroom school building situated at Laparay, Barangay Laparay, Talusan, Zamboanga Sibugay. We have 4 boreholes, each building project less than 930 square meter with a depth of 10 meters. Cluster 2.2 for the construction of multi-purpose buildings. Diplahan, Zamboanga Sibugay with the 3 boreholes, each building. The project is less than 930 square meter with a depth of 10 meters. For cluster 2.3, for the construction of multi-purpose buildings, Barangay, Poblacion Diplahan, Zamboanga Sibugay, 2 boreholes, each building with a depth of 10 meters. So the same with the first project, Tanan, scope consulting services, outputs, and ang ibig sabihin naman is the same one. Responsibility of the government. So the same with the first project discussed. So ang ABC is cluster 2.
877,537 pesos and 57 centavos.
Okay, that's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Malo Acosta, Engineer Carlos Kitarino, and Engineer Lipi Estimo for the brief explanation of the basic contract data, which includes the contract description, ABC, duration, and the terms of reference. So let us proceed. For the quality cost-based evaluation, passing technical scores and quality cost weight. So for the type of consulting services, which is the geotechnical exploration, to the passing technical score is 80 points. And for the weight quality, for the technical proposal is 65%, and cost financial proposal is 35% with a total of 100%. So for the criteria for the evaluation of technical proposal, we have 3. First is the experience of the firm, 10 points. Second is the qualification of proposed key personnel, 80 points. And third, the methodology, 10 points. So for the first component, which is the technical proposal of the bid, so we have to attach 6. So the first is the bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period. The second is the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Third, list of completed and ongoing projects. The fourth, approach, work, plan, and schedule. 5, list of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. And the 6th is the omnibus short statement. And for the second component, which is the financial of the bid, we have to attach four. The first is the summary of cost, breakdown of price per activity. Third is the breakdown of remuneration price per activity, and the fourth is the breakdown of reimbursable per activity. So if there is any question, comment, you can visit the planning design section, second floor and third floor for more query regarding this geotechnical exploration or this consulting services. Thank you. So is there any announcement? Comment? Hearing none, so again, request Imelda back to move for your.
Mr. Chairman, I move for adjournment.
Since this was being moved and seconded, so I declare that this Prebid conference for consulting services adjourned. Thank you and good morning.